turn 10 and how we started Forza, and they've turned in turn 10 and how we started Forza. And they've turned into a great racing studio that does an amazing job. And I know it takes a little bit longer, and maybe people like the quick, hey, why don't you just go buy this studio and bring them in? And we're completely open to that. Microsoft has the money. I have the green light, so to speak, in your terms, to go and acquire studios. Again, I just think it's the goal for us is to bring the best games to the platform. And if a studio wants to maintain its independence but work with a first party, I think that's fine. And the game, I think it's great, actually.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Our ability to partner with those people and bring the best games to our platform is as strong as it would be if they were owned by us.
Right. Well, I hope you're ready to back.
Boy.
Another one.
Boy.
Another one.
Boy.
Another one.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
Another one.
You are too quick to temper. You are rash, insubordinate, and out of control. Boy, this will
Another one.
stand.
Another one.
Boy.
And so everything that we are doing with our content, with our
Boy.
And so everything that we are doing with our
Boy.
and so every
Boy.
and so
Boy.
Another one.
You hear me, right? Con men, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals! Game over.
What's up, grinders? It's a Grinds Gaming Bite coming to you live from the Grindhouse. Come on in. The wine is flowing and the fire's popping. Oh yeah, there it is. There's the fire. Do I have to play it again?
Game over. Game over. Game over. Game over.
Relax. You've been erased.
Time's up. Time is up. Your borrowed time is up. It is now
Game over.
over. It's over. Game over. What's up, grinders? How you doing? Mic check, 1, 2, horn check. How's everybody doing here? Yeah, boy. Compost Smurf Toolman, how you doing? The Unknown Carl, how you doing? Just wait. Yep, just wait. Yeah, that's right. We're just waiting. Just wait. Mandiolas, what's up, everybody? Hit those emojis. Share it out. We are rocking. Holy crap, there's 100 people in here. Holy shit. Oh, my goodness. Man, you saw the grind signal. Holy crap. Wow. You guys, woof. Be pounding at the door. That's what those Warhammers are. Holy. Damn. Oh, keep them small. Let us compete. I got the man right here. Such a strong leader. Such strong statements and confidence in his words. Leading Xbox.
And so everything that we are doing with our content, with our our cloud and
Oh damn, that don't sound very confident. What's up, Nick? The Unknown, how you doing? What's up? Oh, you saw the signal. I was like, put it up the grind signal. That's right. Oh, and wait, what? Oh, what's that? You hear that? Something's going on in the other room. What the hell's going on in there? Excuse me. What's going on in here? Excuse me. Are people having fun? You bet their ass they're having fun. They're the VIP grinders. Here they come. Oh, man, they're jamming in here. Herman Holt. Dude is splits are beyond humanity. The quality splits are beyond Herman Holt's capabilities. Herman Holt partying with the VIP grinders in the Grindhouse, knowing the quality. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing over there. They know the quality. Oh my God, Herman Holtz is remixing. Jesus, Herman Holtz, Mr. DJ. Shirts off, standing room only. That's right. What's up, grinders? VIP grinders, thank you again. We're on our way to 100 episodes of the Gaming Grindhouse. New subs, new members, new grinders in the chat. Let's go. We got some stuff to talk about. Thank you again, VIP grinders. Oh my goodness. All right, thank you, Herman. Thank you. Thank you, VIP grinders and Herman. Keep doing those quality splits. Woo! Oh my. Oh my. Shirts off, standing room only. Herman sits at the bar, man. Those quality drinks going on there. So, oh my goodness. Let me gather myself. Pause. Oh, damn. What the hell's going on here? I got some videos. Oh, my goodness. So, we know the fallout. We did and shout out to everybody that were in live and watching the video from Monday night, the Gaming Grindhouse. We had a blast. J-Dub was in there. We rocked. And then Link came on in, man. It was going wild, man. We had some good stuff to talk about. Or some things that were going on with the FTC lying. The Grindhouse was in session with the law. You know, I was bringing the gavel. I was like, order! Grindhouse law was in session. Damn. Uso de machismo. He's uso de machismo. That's right. The quality splits just here. In my diamond necklace and my yacht with my ladies. I pull up on the red carpet. And I say, what is this? We're getting this Forza, this Horizon. It comes out today. I want quality. I'm coming back. I'm going to whoop your ass. Because I'm quality Herman Holst. Do you want me to do the second button? I have 2 buttons done right now. If I have to do the third one and all my chest hair comes out, then there's going to be hell to pay. Because I'm Mr. Quality Herman Holst. Now let me do a split. Oh, yes. Now get back on my yacht and get ready. I'm coming back for Spider-Man 2. It better come out when I say it does. Get my yacht. I'm out of here. There he goes. That Mr. Herman Holtz quality splits comes in there, does a split. Everybody's ass puckers up. He tells what he needs, and then he leaves. Takes some pictures, puts them on the internet. And this is the thing. You see from the title of the video, from the thumbnail, today Insomniac confirmed Spider-Man 2 coming when? 2023 fall. Hey, look, a season. Fall. Hey, fall. Yeah, the fall. Oh my God. Good luck. I've said it so many times on this show, the channel, everywhere I've been. Xbox was on borrowed time. What's up, Byron? How you doing? Xbox, whatever, borrowed time. They made time. Borrowed time because I said this. Sony PlayStation is not going to stop. It is a runaway train. They are not stopping. I said this. That's why there was no time for we're coming to E3. Oh, Xbox first party is not there. Oh, we don't have to talk about it. We're going to Gamescom. Show them some Sea of Thieves updates and some new helicopters are coming to Flight Simulator as our Gamescom announcement. Oh, we're going to Tokyo Game Show.
You just made the list.
But don't show anything new. It's the target of 12 months. I remember the excuse during the smuggling grapes over the summer. Oh, Xbox can't talk about Perfect Dark. They can't talk about Fable. Why? Oh, because they're only talking about the next 12 months. The next 12 months. They're targeting the next 12 months, so that's why they didn't talk about Contraband or Hellblade 2 or Perfect Dark or Fable or Avowed or Outer Worlds 2 or State of Decay 3. Do you need any more games? Because holy shit, Everwild, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. It was an excuse why the first party wasn't there. An excuse. Because it was the 12 months. Sony not stopping. They thought that God of War was going to be delayed. At least they'll get a breath of fresh air. Sony stomped on their head. No, here comes God of War. Oh, and here comes VR 2 coming in February. Here's a demo for Forspoken in January. Oh, yeah. And guess what? Spider-Man 2! Oh, and then there's Final Fantasy 16 and also Final Fantasy Reborn. Holy shit! And guess what, guys? God of War is not even made by Corey Balrock. It was the B team. Oh, Paul. The goddamn B team made God of War. Remember when we were talking about the B's and the C teams? Remember when Bleeding Ass came out? And it's like, oh no, that's Hellblade's C team. They got other teams. That's the C team making Bleeding Ass. That's not the ones that made Hellblade. Remember the teams? Remember the B teams? Remember when Xbox had their studios making the B team? Bleeding Ass was from the B and C teams. I guess Pentamit's the C team of Obsidian. What else was a C? Oh, Grounded. That was a B team. Remember the teams? I remember the teams. You remember the team? With that goddamn like button. I remember the teams. I remember them. Goddamn three combos. The 343 is the L team. Oh, damn. I remember the team. Remember the B? Oh, no. Hey, whoa. Bleeding Ass. Oh, no. That's not Hellblade's A team. That's the C team. That's a couple of dudes in the fucking bathroom making that game. Oh, okay. That's why it sucked. Okay, thanks. Goddamn, God of War Ragnarok is the B team. That's not even Corey Balrog's game. Holy crumbuns. How? As soon as I saw that confirmation of Spider-Man, I was like, how? Let's cool our tongues. Explain. Insomniac. Spider-Man in 2018. Miles Morales in 2020. Ratchet and Clank in 2021. And now Spider-Man 2 in 2023. You didn't even get a second trailer to goddamn Perfect Dark logo. And there are 4 games going to be coming out before you even see Hellblade. If by some miraculous way of God, Hellblade 2 gets shown and released in the same year. You think? And Wolverine on deck. And you're telling me Spider-Man 2 is not going to have any little hints about Wolverine? Ooh. What are we doing here? What are you doing? You bought studios in 2018. Insomniac has released 4 games by then. 4 games. How? And that's just Insomniac. Horizon came out in what, 2017? The sequel came out in 2022. How is Sony doing this? That's the first thing that came to my mind. That's why I got to talk about this first. Because this is the first thing that came to my mind. Jay Summers, VIP grinder for 9 months. What's good, Jez in the Grindhouse? PlayStation wins 2023. Let me. Thank you so much, Jay Summers. Been here for 9 months. I just added another one for 2 years because we're going to be going on. I just added Herman. You got goddamn doing the X. Oh my God. Remember that? Do you remember? Oh my gosh. Because I reminded me of this. Where's my logo thing? Holy crap. I don't even know if I even have it. Yeah, do I have it here? I think I do. It's projects. Where is it? Holy crap. I gotta show you this thing.
You're my #1 customer.
Holy crap. Where is it? I made it. Did I make it in here now? Where the hell is it? Did I make it in this thing? Yeah. Oh yeah, here it is. Let's see if you remember this. Do you remember this thing? Oh, holy crap. Remember this? Remember when the Activision deal? Remember the Activision deal earlier this year? Remember how everybody changed their logos to them and Crash Bandicoot? How'd that go for you? How did that go for you? You got another year of icons. Remember this? This is the foolishness that goes on. This was their executives did this. Remember this? Well, the reason why I brought it up is because I did a Herman Holtz or a Jim Ryan with a Wolverine. Remember this? They're clowns. They are so disconnected. Sony's dropping game after game, and they're not done. And Xbox is just sitting there. Just, give us time. I don't want to show. Oh, I got some clips for you. You better hit the friggin' like button and share this out because get them all. Get Grindhouse Nation in this house now because they got to see the tapes. Because I got the tapes on this crap. This is not over. This is just getting started. They are so disconnected. They lost their core fan base. They lost it. Game Pass was supposed to be something to reach the casual gamers. It was supposed to be Microsoft spreading their wings. That's what Game Pass was supposed to be. Put it on other consoles. Give people opportunities to play games that they would never play because they don't want to buy a console. That was the vision of Game Pass. But instead, what Game Pass did was it sucked up. When they committed their first party, they sucked up their core audience, the people that buy and pay and used to pay and play the most. And they diluted their audience because they were poking around in the neighborhood and their homegrown house family was torn apart because they did not feed what their core audience needed. And now, the people on phones don't give a shit about your games. And now the people in your house don't even want to buy your games. They're goddamn playing a talking friggin' goddamn gun. Which I'm going to get into that thing too. That's what they do. Bottom up. Bottom up. This is real. This was his icon when in January. This is what everybody was sharing when Microsoft got Activision. Oh, we got Crash. Why Crash? Why don't I see Ghost in there? Why don't I see Call of Duty? Why Crash? Oh, why? Because it was a PlayStation franchise thing, right? You don't even own the goddamn company and you're already touting that you got their IP. So distasteful, so despicable, so retarded. Sorry. It's just so I'm just so done with this stuff. I just like that's where they went in Activision stuff. That's what they did. And just that's it. And look at where we are now. Going into January, the deal is all we suck and all this other stuff, but they showed up with like balls to the wall right here, right? Exactly. It was a crash. It was a Bandicoot. It's low. Exactly, Lord. It was a low blow. And look at where we've come. That is over a year. It's just despicable. And that's what they do. That's what they tried to do there. And look where we are now. So tell me how that aged. Not very good, right? Not very good at all. But we got some tapes. Because Spider-Man 2 is coming out next fall, confirmed by Insomniac. After the epic show that they had at the Game Awards and releasing God of War. Did I say remember when 2018 Microsoft bought those studios, right? And nothing was shown in 2019. Instead, they had a year where he was happy what he didn't show you. Remember that? Then, delayed game, no launch stuff. They keep going. It's about next gen. They're saving everything for next gen. 2020, nothing comes out. 2021, delayed games of Halo and Forza and Psychonauts. Which Psychonauts 2 was the announcement that they owned them in 2019. Now, Sony since then, coming off Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima, comes out with Miles Morales, which is still in the top 20 of NPD. If you go look at the NPD, well, the games that we had here, right? Where is this? I don't think I have it here. Top 20 video games. Look who's here. Number 20, Miles Morales. Top 20 games in 2022. Tell me that Miles Morales was not the best launch game for a console. The game is still trending on the top $20 sales 2 years after the PlayStation 5 launched. It has Nintendo legs. And that's Insomniac's first game for PS5. How's that? 2 years later, you still have Miles Morales sitting at the top 20 games of not 2 years ago, of 2022, this year. How? It's got to be one of the top launch games. Sony, and that was coming off of Last of Us and Ghost of Tsushima that year. Then you have Returnal and Ratchet and your Demon Souls. Then you have Horizon and Gran Turismo and God of War, and now Spider-Man 2023. How? That's your first 3 years of PlayStation 5. And Microsoft has Forza Horizon 5, which was a quality game, but it didn't do anything different than the previous ones. It was just a different location.
You're my number one customer.
They didn't add vehicles, helicopters, motorcycles, boats. No, they could have had fun with it. They didn't do anything with it. The whole Horizon 4 also was seasons. They did different seasons and stuff like that. It really didn't hit like the other Horizons did. And 2 was the Sub-Horizon 3. Then they just kind of replicated it and just said change the thing and give seasons. Like, but it was a quality game. I'm not going to take that away from it. And then and since Xbox launch, you actually have Halo, which still can't get out of its way. And I just listed 5 games that Sony dropped in the first 3 years of this. Well, not Spider-Man yet. And Death Stranding 2. Well, now I'm not even talking about the other games they're adding. Death Stranding 2, Silent Hill 2, Final Fantasy 16, Final Fantasy Reborn. Like, we're just talking about just the first party. Incredible. And Microsoft had this time, new generation console, most powerful console, release those games, dude. It's done. Time's up. And Starfield better be a 99. But the way it's being protected, how can you say that Starfield is going to be that? Let me get these super chats, and I'll show you. True Witty with the $2. He goes, Sony B team is Xbox S team tier, and it's sad. That's about right. Black Metal Gamer goes with the 2. He goes, no, Game Pass. Trash. Say it. Game trash. He called it. He called the Game Pass song. We got it. Where is it? Phil Spencer. Oh, there he is.
Oh, it's Second Us 2.
Woo! Extreme Phil and close up.
12 minutes and 80.
Wow, Phil. He loves this
They're
one.
all on Game Pass. Some of them are like a requiem. What to play first and what to play last. I'm at 2 ground, true and true. 'Cause they're all on Game Pass. Among Us, the Ascent, and more on Game.
He was dancing to that one. Oh, man, pause. Jaffe the Phil Jester says $2. He goes, you playing High on Life? High on No! Listen, I played their game before in VR. Actually, what is it? The accounting game. It had the same voice actor and all that other stuff, and it was the same type of thing. It's this cursing humor stuff. It's funny at first, and it's funny where it breaks the fourth wall. It kind of makes you feel uncomfortable. It's funny at first, but after a while, it gets obnoxious. It gets just like, okay, this guy's just gonna stand here and just drop the F-bomb because it's funny, I guess. Like, after a while, it's not funny. And I played their games before, and they actually had one. It was called the accounting, something like not accounting or something like that. And it was a VR game. Same thing. Guy in the corner, some weird thing with eyeballs like a frog and just like curse at you and stuff like that and hit you. Accounting Plus, that's what it was. Yeah, that's what I played. That's the same thing as them. It's the same voice and all that other stuff. Oh, you're hot right now? Oh, damn. So, one of the things that, first I was saying about Starfield, right? Oh, wait, no, not that one. I got something for you. So, the way they're protecting Starfield, if you remember this, here we go. They're going to shows. Borrow time, right? Starfield is confirmed not to make an appearance at QuakeCon. That is August. Remember, Starfield was shown in June. Right? Starfield was shown in June. Starfield not coming at QuakeCon. Oh, damn. Why? It was delayed a month before they showed it. Then it gets delayed. They showed a little sizzle reel of 2 minutes. Have Todd Howard talk about the game. And that's it. It goes into hiding. This is why I said they are on borrowed time. They need to show their first-party games and the roadmap to their first party. They come to the shows, QuakeCon, Gamescom. We're coming to Tokyo Game Show, and Sony gets shamed because they don't have shows. But Sony is adding games to their arsenal and announcing game releases. Well, Microsoft is holding everything close to home and afraid to show the games. But Phil will get on every interview possible and be the nice guy and tell you all about, I could play on a TV. We're so excited to bring them to TVs. Let us compete. I could put this. That's all about gaming and where you want to go and where your friends are. He'll talk you to your ears fall off your head. But when you ask him, Phil, how's Perfect Dark coming? Did I say about playing with your friends? Yeah. You come to all these shows and don't provide updates to your games. No updates to Perfect Dark, no updates to Fable, no gameplay updates to Hellblade, nothing. And Starfield is in hiatus. And I said I was going to give it to them because they increased the prices to $70 games and had a no show at the Game Awards, dude. No show at the Game Awards. Not even an update on any of the 2 games that they announced that were delayed. Starfield was supposed, and I said the same thing, man. When it got delayed, they never talked about it. They never showed it. They said it was for polish. Never. We didn't even know the Halo release date until they stealth dropped the goddamn multiplayer after the 20-year anniversary. We had no release date up to November. It wasn't until they confirmed the December 6th release date of the campaign. They never even announced a Halo release date. That's how bad it was. And you saw how bad it is. They weren't ready for December 6th anyway. They weren't ready for this year. They were not ready at all. So, if we use the Halo template, what's happening with Starfield? This huge game. Where is it? Where are updates to it? They did this video. They did this video right here. Where is it? They did a video on this. Our good friend, Mr. Cookies. That's Gary with an update. Not a ton of details in the latest Starfield video. Basically, you'll go back to our solar system. Sedona on Mars will be part of the quest. Factions will react to your interactions. Sounds like No Man's Sky, right? Companions can speak to you, resulting in good and bad things happening. Oh, wow. Amazing. This video, but watch this. Colt Eastwood comes out of the blue and goes, they kept the video unlisted. Why are they hiding? They should be shouting this game from the rooftops. And I agree with him. And here's the dude. It will be listed in a week. It's part of the Constellation newsletter. It's really weird that they do it. Conceptually, you need a link from the email, but everyone just shares it on social media. They have done this for a bunch of videos. You just made the list.
Hold on.
I can't. I can't.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate.
Hands up.
Activate.
I want everybody. I want spirit fingers from all the grinders in the Grindhouse. Hands up. Do you see this? They are sending you private emails to give you updates on the... Hands up in the air. Spirit fingers. Let's go. 3, 2, 1.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit,
I'm
activate.
doing it.
Holy
Hands in the
Spirit,
air.
activate.
Holy
Spirit,
shit.
Activate. Activate. Activate.
Holy Spirit. I'm going to do my church. Holy Spirit. Are you hands up? Holy Spirit, activate. We've come here. This is how they're sharing updates. Oh, Lord. We have come here today for this. But do you believe this? Is this insane? Borrowed time. They think you sign up for some bullshit newsletter. And then they send you a link to see a video that doesn't even have that much information in it. And then people spam the link amongst the crowd. What are they hiding? They're not even showing gameplay. Let's see. Clowns, let's see. I don't want to listen to it. Let's see if I'm gonna give you the Grindhouse review. Here it is. Ready? Tell me to stop if you see any gameplay in this video that they're hiding. Oh, here's a gameplay. What's this? We saw that already. More talking, more heads. Oh, what's this? We saw this already. This is from the 2-minute video. Keep going. Oh, what's this?
Action quest lines work.
More talking. Show me. Show me.
Players there.
Show me. Who are these people? Show me. Is this gameplay? Are we shooting things? Are we going on a quest? Doing a mission? Who this? Who this? Anything? 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 No, thank you. Wow. Thank you very much. Wow. Wow. There you go. There you go. Goddamn Sony gave you Forspoken gameplay to run around all over the place. And then all of a sudden your Xbox Digital Foundry sons of bitches are taking pictures. Go take pictures of this shit. This.
You hear me right? Conmen, thieves, degenerates, lowlifes, thugs, criminals!
That was protected from an email. You gotta be part of Phil's group. I just gave you the review. There it is. What are they doing? What is this? Sitting there seeing some dude in a t-shirt talk about the shit. That's how you get in trouble. That's what the Halo dudes did. Let's sit around a table. Let's have some mugs in our hands and pretend that we don't know that we're delaying the shit out of everything. Okay, so Joe Staten, well, you pretend that you don't know. I'm going to ask you a question, right? So I'm going to talk to you, and then you're going to tell me that we're delaying the season 2. Okay, ready? So Joe, okay, action. Joe, I know we came here, and I have to ask. Dude's been working on the game. Dude's working on the game. He's the community. But he has to ask. Joe Staten, let me ask you a question. I gotta ask. I don't know. So what's happening with season 2 in co-op? Well, you know what, dude? That I sit next to you in the cubicle. Let me answer the question to you. And you came into my office and I told you. But I'm glad you asked me that question. Let me tell you. Unfortunately, we reprioritized. We're not going to do split screen. Things are going to get delayed. But thanks for really? You sure? Yeah, thanks for asking, though. Thanks. I'm so glad you asked because I wasn't going to bring it up, but since you asked me, like I'm going to tell you, we're just not prioritizing co-op and this and that. But I'm so glad that we were able to share that with you. Dude, he's your boss. You sit next to him at 343. He probably sat in a meeting and he probably flipped over the table going, shit's not coming out this year. But let's all sit around with our 343 mugs and ask me the question. All rehearsed bullshit. Let us play the games. What are they hiding? What are they going to have? And everybody's like, oh, and that's why I said, be cautious of everybody being very critical, especially the guys that are really pro Xbox and being critical of them. I understand it is frustrating. But like I told you before, Phil just got to give them a whiff and they're right back on board. Oh, if they show Starfield in January, dude, they had opportunities upon opportunities for the last 6 months to show Starfield and they haven't. Exactly, Wizzy. He says great acting. Give them it's all rehearsed bullshit. It is. Shout out to Cyber Dragon. It's VIP for a year. What's up, chat mods, grinders, and the host, me, Grinder Gears. Truly enjoyed my first season of the podcast. Hey, thank you so much, Cyber Dragon. Shout out to you, man. Definitely go check out Cyber Dragon streams. He streams a lot of great games. I know he did the whole Horizon game stream. Thank you, Cyber Dragon, being a VIP. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, this is the first season of the Grindhouse. Oh my goodness. Do we get renewed? I don't know. Are we getting renewed for season 2, Grinders? I don't know. I know Phil's not renewing this one, but hey, we got some other little tidbits that I wanted to bring up here. So a couple of things here with here are the opportunities, right? So I just want to bring in here, like, we're gonna do a Grindhouse of old, because I think that we need some sort of for the new subscribers, the new viewers. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here. We're just gonna do a little back, just a little 6 months ago. Let's go back and see what Phil said they did, because they had a fan fest, but didn't show Starfield at all. Listen, the reason why I talk about Starfield, because this is all they got left. Halo is done. Face down, ass up. Halo needs to be rebuilt. It's done. Forge came up, it was a little blip. Now the community is going to show all the cool shit, and the community is going to make it, and that's what that is. Who knows about, like, single-player content? Nobody gave a shit about the story. You see not see one person really talk about Halo Infinite story at all. You know, after a Halo game, people can't wait to find out what happens next. After this one, people don't even care because Bootleg Joel or Fernando just flies you around to a different biome. Like, there's really nothing there. There's some time travel elements, but, like, whatever. Sony got smooped. So I wanted to bring up this interview for the new subscribers here, and some people that are new here. I had this exclusive interview with Phil Spencer. Believe it or not, exclusive interview. Because I asked the question, what happened at FanFest? You didn't show, your first party did not come to your FanFest. So what did they show? So I just wanted to bring it back and just for the new people, talk about what Phil had to say about what happened at FanFest. So Phil, please take it away. This is a very exclusive interview. So this is what you get here. Did he play the games? Did Microsoft show the games? Why is everybody coming back with speculation and horse shit? What happened at FanFest? I need answers. There's only one person that could provide us answers as to what happened at FanFest. This dude broke his wrist. Dude, I hope this wasn't a friggin' jerk-off accident. Oh, I shit. hope he wasn't too excited about the games that they showed that he broke his goddamn hand jerking off. Oh, damn.
Got some fucking rug burn and shit.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Sorry.
I don't know. I hope he's okay. I hope he didn't get that injury at FanFest, seeing all those great games. I hope that injury is from playing games.
Damn, this guy's raw.
I need to know what happened here. Because people did not fly there to get written on by Phil Spencer. Unless they did. I don't know. But nobody played games. Nobody came back and wrote articles. Nobody said, I got to play this. Everybody's like, Phil's a nice guy. And so's that guy. S-Crack.
Booty.
S-Crack's pretty cool, too. I need answers. And I got the exclusive. He's coming in right now. Get him in here. I want him get him in the Grindhouse. I need him in here. Grinders, you may know him. You may have heard of him before. And the old school grinders are going to know exactly where it is. We got him. Get in here. I want him in. Sit here. Tell them what happened at FanFest. I need to know answers because the grinders are going crazy. I need to know what happened.
I was a little nervous.
I need you. Get in here. Come here and tell them what happened. I need to know what's going on at FanFest. He's being difficult, guys. He doesn't want to tell you what's going on here. Please. They're in suspense here.
Now remember, this is Grinds of old. Now remember, he's winning awards.
Grinders, hit that like button.
Right?
He's coming in here. Tell him.
Oh, here he comes. Oh, damn, here he is.
Oh, yeah. It is Filmess 2.0 with my background music this time. Oh, yeah. I hope everybody is having a good old time out there. Brian's brought me into the Grindhouse today for this evening, and I figured I can't just talk in my regular Filmess voice. I need to go back to the OG Filmess. My nice background music. This will ease the pain, but he asked me a question. What happened at FanFest? Well, what happens at FanFest stays at FanFest.
He's evil, man. He's evil.
You knew I was going to pull that one. But anyway, this is the Grindhouse, and I know you guys don't like the Filmess. So I'm going to lay it out what happened at FanFest. I just said, I'm showing out some games. People flew all over the world to come see me. I told you before, I'm winning awards, bitch. That's right. So, I brought them all in. I sat them all down. I played that shit ass show. Pentiment. Oh yeah. That's what I got you. Gave out a couple of Game Pass subs, then I took out my magic marker and I said, who wants to get signed? And I went around and I signed everybody, wherever they wanted me to sign. They asked me about games. I was like, what games? Where do you want me to sign? I'll put my autograph. Just like I signed the controllers, I'm going to sign your ass. Actually, here is my ass, my right-hand ass. Here he is. Booty, he'll take a picture with you. Put it on your Twitter. Look important, like you met us. Who cares about the games? Don't worry about that. You're here to see me and get my autograph. That's what it's all about. Why do you think I gave you these jerseys? It's to sign my name on it. Oh yeah, because I'm Phil Ness. And you know those drinks that we gave you at that rooftop party?
You're my #1 customer.
That's a double dose of Phil Ness. That will ensure premier content from your channel for the next 6 months or year, depending on when I talk to you and see you next. But I had to redose everybody. You know, with the pandemic, people couldn't come out and see me, and I couldn't give them the Phil Ness juice. So I had to hope and pray with my just that they come out, and I can re-dose them up, give them a booster of Phil Ness. It's not about the games, it's about seeing me, because I'm the head of Xbox, and everybody loves the head of Xbox.
Oh my God. Did you hear that? Dude, he was honest. That Phil Ness told you exactly what happened. Holy crap, man. He was out there signing asses. My God, Phil Ness. That was what? It was 6 months ago? It was 6 months ago. Episode 74. Tell me where we are now. 98? Oh my goodness. Phil Ness. Yep, there he is. It's not about him. You just saw he just won another award today. And then Sony again shit today. Spider-Man's coming out, Phil. We're going to stop your awards. Phil's like, damn, I can't even celebrate. I had to sit through that VGAs and watch Sony win all that stuff. And then I'm winning awards from Bloomberg as like Mr. Business. And then you announced Spider-Man 2 for next year. Damn, just let me celebrate. I'm winning awards, bitch. Remember the Grindhouse Award. You remember the Grindhouse Awards? Phil won an award. He didn't care about games. Don't care. But he used to care. And that's why I grind my gears, because people tell me now it's better. He used to care. Let's go back. We got another vision. This is where I said borrow time. Borrow time, grinders. But yeah, he did. Holy, do I got to share all the news? Phil Spencer is winning awards, bitch. After that shit show of the Game Awards, Phil Spencer, loves seeing Phil Spencer being recognized as a great leader for gaming and making Team Xbox such a special place to work. His passion to grow gaming for everyone and our industry is to bring more games to more people globally. Inspiring to see part of. He's the Bloomberg 50. People define business, entertainment, well, that's what he should be, finance, politics, science, and technology. He's winning awards, biatch. Yeah, he is. No games in 2022 for his brand. His goddamn Twitter name is Xbox P3. Didn't release anything. Is winning awards, bitch. He's winning awards. He is the PR. That's it. That's it. He wins awards. He's a leader in nothing. A leader in bullshit. A leader in just promises. That's what he does. And he wins awards. And let's go to the years. Let's go. Oh, here he is. Let's see our award winner. Here's his acceptance speech.
That we've been able to. this generation, and the visual fidelity only goes up.
So at some point, it needs to be a business, though, that can live and die by the success.
Well, it's a profitable business today that's growing.
Is it profitable today?
Yeah.
When was it profitable? When did it become profitable?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'd have to go back and look at it has been a good business.
I ask you that because people speculate on that, on the profitability of the Xbox business.
We've said before the Xbox business is a profitable business.
But you never said really when or when. And, it's always
it's
always
I
in
have to
coded
go
terms. Like yeah, it was profitable. you know.
Yeah, the Xbox business has continued to grow. We continue to invest in it. I would say it's not a business that we try to maximize the profitability. We see it as a growth business inside the
very
company.
startup-y way of
explaining But you need to be there. Like, we're not, if you look at where gaming is going today.
And when was this interview, Grinders? I left it up here specifically for you. 3 years ago. 3 years ago. This is how much 3 years ago this interview was. But wait. You want more? Of course you do. Why not? Hey, why not? Why not do we want more? You bet your ass we got more. Where the hell is it? I'll find it. Here's another one. You want another one? Here it is. His interview that I show with Patrick Klepek at E3 of 2019? Let's see when that one was.
World. You know what? It's because when I want to make it as good as I can.
Now hear this. This is now 5 years ago. 5 years ago. This interview. It's amazing how many times we've seen this interview where we hear this. And for the new subscribers, hit that like button, subscribe. Everybody hit the like this. Let me tell you something. 5 years ago, he differentiates between big AAA and Ori. He knows the difference. He knows what people want. Actually, he goes, I hear you. I understand you. What? Listen, don't take my word for it. Take his word for it.
I possibly can, as there was a real focus for us because I thought we had more work to do there. iOS, Android, Windows. My previous job was filling up the time. But I know
Patrick, he asks him.
I want to do that. About 42 games.
And also hear about what he doesn't want to do.
First party, my previous job was head of first party, is a critical part of that equation. Yesterday, sitting here today, showing our games, it was about 42 games, filling up the time.
2017.
But I know people want to see what we're investing in new. And we are investing in new things. We've signed things just recently that I thought about, hey, from a PR standpoint, it'd be really easy for me to go put a trailer on screen, even though I know the game's not coming for 2.5, 3 years.
Right.
I didn't want to do that. And I.
What was that? What was that? In 2017, he knows he could just put up a trailer on the screen and knows the game's not coming out in 2 to 3 years. Dude, what have they been doing for the last 3 years? This is him in 2017. What have they done? Contraband, a trailer. That was announced 2 years ago. A year ago. Contraband. Fable, Everwild, Perfect Dark. I could just put up a trailer. Listen to this.
Screen, even though I know the game's not.
Here is it. Phil, tell me why.
And we are investing in new things. We've signed things just recently that I thought about, hey, from a PR standpoint, it'd be really easy for me to go put a trailer on screen, even though I know the game's not coming for 2.5, 3 years.
Right.
I didn't want to do that. And I understand certain people will say, well, hey, that gives me confidence in the future of Xbox. This is kind of a cheesy line, but I'll say, trust that this is important to us as a platform. From the CEO of the company on down, if you talk to Satya about it, he would say, I understand we need to invest in content in the gaming space.
And that is important, and we are going to invest. And I love the games that we showed. Sea of Thieves, I thought Crackdown looked fantastic. I thought State of Decay looked really good. Super Lucky's Tales, a new first-party game.
Oh,
We
damn.
got to re-announce Ori, the next Ori coming out, and Ori's one of my favorite games, frankly, of all time.
Oh, damn. You heard that. Crackdown's looking great, he said. And Crackdown wound up getting delayed right after the show because they showed that gameplay. It looked horrible. Because at this showcase in 2017, Crackdown was supposed to be a launch title for the 1X. And Crackdown didn't. Dude, we're going back 2017 with the same excuses, the same crap. He had a disappointing 2017, 42 games of hoopla. Then the next year, to show no games, but announced 5 studios that they purchased. And Crackdown got delayed because they showed it at Comic-Con and it was horrible. But Crackdown was looking great, though, according to him. Now, he talks about Ori. Listen to his definition of AAA games, because where are they?
Played that game. That is a fantastic game. But I know what you're asking about. It's like, hey, there's kind of big AAA console
kinds
games.
of things that only the Microsofts, the Sonys, the
That's
Nintendos
right.
of the world can put the resources, like platform holders. Only certain types of games those sorts of companies can make.
Yeah, and I hear that, and I'm committed to that. So and today, now, I wanted to talk about things that if you go buy this console this year, you're going to get to go play in this year. But I hear that question, and I don't want your kid chewing on the controller anymore. So I'll continue to work to deliver games there. And it's like we did it on hardware, we did it on platform and compatibility and everything, and we will do this on first party as well. I hear that, but I know what you're asking about. It's like, hey, there's kind of big AAA console
kinds
games.
of things that only the Microsofts, the Sonys, the
That's
Nintendos
right.
of the world can put the resources, like platform holders. Only certain types of games.
I hear you, and I'm committed to it. My intent. Remember the intent of Starfield?
Those sorts of companies can make.
Yeah, and I hear that, and I'm committed to that. So
That's nice. Where is it? 2017. Where? It's like a presidential speech. It's like sitting there going, you said that you're going to lower our taxes, right? I'm committed to lowering your taxes. Well, I voted you in. It's been 4 years. You didn't lower my taxes. Well, I'm committed to lowering your... He's a politician. Talks too much. Jabba, 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 jabba. Goddamn. Jim Ryan, you stupid Gordon Ramsay looking son of a bitch. Jim Ryan had the best line, and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Jim Ryan, where are you on my grinds board? Where are you? You Gordon Ramsay son of a bitch. It's Raw. Where is it? Where is it? I can't find them. I can't find them. Gordon Ramsay, where are you? Oh, here he is.
Enough from me. We're gonna have the games do our talking.
You're goddamn right, Jim Ryan. You're goddamn right, you Gordon Ramsay son of a bitch. You're right. It's Raw. But do you hear in this interview, I could go show trailers, and I understand that gives you confidence in the brand. That gives you confidence. I understand, but I don't want to trick you. That's what he's saying. I'm an honest man. I'm an honest guy. I don't want to put a trailer on stage of things that I signed that, I know are not coming 2 to 3. Dude, that's all they've been doing. Perfect Dark, Everwild, Fable, State of Decay 3. That's all they did in 2019, 2018, was just show trailers of games he knew weren't coming. Hell, they haven't come 2 years. We're going on 4. We're going to go on 4 years and not seeing game updates at all. He did exactly what he said in 2017 he does not want to do because he knows that it's manipulating. He says it there. He goes, I know that gives you confidence. So you see, it's all about trust, he said. Trust. Dude, that was 2017. What trust have you implemented? What trust? True Witty with the 2. He goes, Sony will get smoot. In 2022, this was a good GD G4 moment. Oh, damn. Sony was getting smoked. But listen, this is not no pony. It's the goddamn facts. How the hell can Sony release 5 to 6 games of high-tier quality, award-winning, industry-changing games, and Phil can't get a game out worth a damn? That's the facts. They went with nothing this year. And what confidence do you have of next year? You just got a list. You just got Starfield on a list. I remember this time last year, dude, I was saying, where's Redfall? It's supposed to come out in the summer of 22. Nothing has been told about in January. Nothing in February. And then it gets delayed. Where are these games? And I said, if these games did not show up at the Game Awards, they're not coming out in March. They're not coming out in February. You already see Sony laying the groundwork for 2023. They just announced Spider-Man 2 today. They're not waiting. And then guess what? Spider-Man 2 in fall of 23. See, there's a season. Redfall went from summer 2022 to now 23 sometime. Starfield went from a specific date, just like Halo, of 11/11/22 to 23 sometime. A whole year of 23. Where is the roadmap? Where is it? Sony is laying the groundwork. You know right now, you get a PlayStation on Christmas Day, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whenever you get your PlayStation, you know that you got exclusive games coming to that thing. Bespoke in January. A VR if you want to buy it in February with a whole bunch of games. Oh, DLC to Horizon, which is on sale right now for $40. $70 haters out there. Oh, and then after that, oh yeah, and then there's going to be another exclusive Final Fantasy 16. Oh, and then Spider-Man comes in the fall, and that's just what you know about. You already got a raw roadmap of next year without one goddamn show. No pomp and circumstance, no goddamn Aaron Greenberg tempered expectations email. Nothing. Not a Jim Ryan, Gordon Ramsay looking son of a bitch, Herman Holtz 3 buttons undone. Nothing. Oh, and by the way, we added Silent Hill 2 to that deal. Knights of the Old Republic, who the hell knows where that's coming? Oh, and Death Stranding 2 just got slyly or big production added. Kojima's cloud game, while he takes a shit developing it, who knows where that is? Now, you think I'm done with the wishy-washy? Time's up, Phil. Time is up. The only way you come back is if Starfield is a friggin' Howard's love baby. What's up, Zubie? What's up, man? Spider-Man. Woo! We're not done. Wait. We got something right here for you. Now, remember this Starfield's an exclusive, and P. Hines was sorry. Remember all the wishy-washy stuff with Phil Spencer saying about Starfield, and this was brought up in the documents in the Grindhouse law. Remember? Well, I got some news for you. Remember Phil? Ooh, let's hear what he has to say.
So obviously I can't sit here and say every Bethesda game is exclusive, because we know that's not true. There's contractual obligations.
More talk,
that
no
we're
games.
going to see through, as we always do in every one of these
instances. We're playing
instances.
Deathloop right now.
We have games that exist on other platforms, and we're going to go support those games on the platforms they're on. There's communities of players. We love those communities, and we'll continue to invest in them. And even in the future, there might be things that have either contractual things or legacy on different platforms that we'll go do. But if we're an Xbox customer, the thing I want you to know is this is about delivering great exclusive games for you that ship on platforms where Game Pass exists. And that's our goal. That's why we're doing this. That's the root of this partnership that we're building, and the creative capability we will be able to bring to market for our Xbox customers. It's going to be the best it's ever been for Xbox after we're done here.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to try to be as clear as I can.
All right, Phil. I got you. What else you got to say? You want to hear something? Remember that the FTC and all these other dudes were coming out, and this is going to lead us into the capping of the Game Pass stuff. But I wanted to touch it because I forgot to talk about this on
the Monday thing about like the whole FTC thing. What's up, Dave? How you doing? You know, one of the things that I wanted to talk about was like this whole FTC, like the pivot that Microsoft did with Starfield. Since I was talking about Starfield, the whole like, well, where games are and where games will be. Like he wasn't very clear. Like it will be an exclusive. Now remember, they're afraid that Microsoft's going to do the same thing with Activision games. Make them exclusive because they have done it with Hellblade. They've done it with Outer Worlds 2, Obsidian's games. Everybody they bought, the next stuff that came out is exclusive to the platform. So that's why the FTC has concerns and the CMA that Microsoft's going to do something similar with the Activision stuff. That's where Sony is sitting there. Like they could do it once the deal goes through. I'm more worried about the implications of buying a big company and what that's going to do as a ramifications outside of this. But hear this little tidbit that I found here. Pete Hines, head of Bethesda. You want to know about Starfield? Yeah, hello, FTC. FTC, I got your data right here. The Grindhouse law. This is an adjunct meeting here, everybody. Hit the like button. We got an adjunct meeting. Grindhouse law is in session. FTC, I present Exhibit A. Pete Hines, tell us about that exclusivity of Starfield. Because I wanted to drop this gem on Monday, but we got almost 200, 300 people here. Let's set the Grindhouse law in session. Zuby's in the chat. We're rocking now. Zuby, we got Zuby's in the chat. We're ready to go. Zuby's here. The party started. Holy shit. Hello, get the phones. I got it. I'm calling them up now. Pick it up. FTC. Fuck, I'm going to their door. Open up. FTC, I got data for you. Exhibit A. Tell us, Pete Hines, about the exclusivity.
And like you mentioned Deathloop there, and it's kind of a wild position that Bethesda is in right now because you are owned by Microsoft and Xbox, but you have exclusive games for both platforms now, which is interesting and awkward. And I don't know, this question's a tricky one to answer, but I still think it's kind of important. Like how, I'm sure you can do it because you're a master of answering questions like this, but the kind of reality of the situation is, you know, Bethesda has released games on various other platforms, and now they're in a position where, you know, they felt supported in a lot of ways. Like Skyrim's been on everything, Fallout's been on everything, Dishonored, that kind of stuff. But now they're in a situation where that investment in their platform is kind of gone with Starfield. It's a difficult pill to swallow, right, for PlayStation fans. How do they reconcile what's happening given where they are?
If you're a big fan of stuff we make in a game that we're making is no longer available on your platform, I totally understand if you are unhappy or pissed or whatever. Like, I get it. Those are all real feelings and frustrations. How should you deal with that? I haven't the foggiest idea. I would never presume to say, oh, here's how you can make it better and feel better. At the same time, you know, there's only so much time I can spend on being focused on what we're not doing, right? I'm trying to focus on, yes, we're not. But the actual problem is we are making it for these other platforms. And how is that going? And where are we? And when are we ready to talk about, to your previous question, these different elements of the game? And what does that plan look like? And do we need to evolve the plan or change the plan based on the timing of things coming into the game or when they're ready to show? So I tend to focus a little bit more on the, like, well, that I can solve. That I can have a conversation around, should we talk, how are we going to talk about this feature? How are we going to explain how this is
a 2021.
Because of those are things like I don't know how to allay the fears and concerns of PlayStation 5 fans other than to say, well, I'm a PlayStation 5 player as well, and I've played games on that console, and there's games I'm going to continue to play on it. But, you know, if you want to play Starfield, PC and Xbox, sorry. All I can really say is I apologize. Because I'm certain that that's frustrating to folks, but there's not a whole lot I can do about it.
It's a good thing that Microsoft makes Game Pass such a compelling proposition.
No, we don't want to hear that Game Pass commercial stuff.
As a company, as Game
Unreal. Well,
here it is.
Someone who's been within Bethesda, how has your kind of perception of Game Pass changed?
Wait, no, not this.
It's gone from being this kind of It's like
absurdly successful. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
it's
I
like
don't, I don't
unreal.
need. No,
you can trace
I
it
don't need the Game Pass
available for
commercial.
sale.
Where's the other part?
In a game that we're making.
Now they're in a position where they felt supported in a lot of the answer, but I still think it's kind of important. Like how I'm sure you can do it because you're a mom.
Wait, right before this question, here this one.
Was a work on that development.
Where is it?
Gaming.
When did that become a consideration? How did you speaking to a mass?
Here it is. Get your popcorn ready. You think that was good? About saying sorry? Get your popcorn ready for this one. FTC, you know me.
Massive base of customers to kind of focusing it down a bit, right? Speaking to a massive.
Well, let's go. Let's get it good right here. I think this is the spot.
As something that you would know, particularly like your plans for marketing, because you obviously go from speaking to a massive base of customers to kind of focusing it down a bit, right? When did that become a consideration, and how did you approach that?
Well, it wasn't a consideration until we got bought by Xbox, and then.
Da, da, da. La 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 la. Welcome, welcome, clowns all around. What was that? Where are those dudes telling me the FTC was lying? Oh, la la la. Get him! Get him! Exhibit A and B and C and D.
Base of customers to kind of focusing it down a bit, right?
Get
when
him!
did that become a consideration, and how did you approach that?
Well, it wasn't a consideration until we got bought by Xbox.
Focusing it down a bit, right?
I love it.
When did that become a consideration, and how did you approach that?
Well, it wasn't a consideration until we got bought by Xbox. And then as part of Xbox, and we looked at what we were doing, it is going to be exclusive on PC and within the Xbox ecosystem. And I think it's important to phrase it like that, only because, recently within the last week, Phil has talked about how they're looking to expand that, right? And other ways they're looking to bring Xbox gaming to folks who don't own a Series S or X or even a PC, but want to play the kinds of games that we're bringing to Game Pass and we're bringing to Xbox. So wherever and however that Xbox ecosystem expands,
he's like, Phil talking that bullshit to me. I don't know.
We're excited about that. The flip side, the other thing you asked about is like, what is the impact on development? Well, I'm here to tell you, and any dev will tell you this. You go to fewer platforms, your development gets more streamlined. You're not.
Oh my! Who said that too? Man, even the Grindhouse is getting facts.
Worrying about, well, how does it work on this box versus how does it work on that box? We're not making it on that box, so it just needs to run as well as possible on this one, on a PC. Narrow focus always helps. Same is true, by the way, for a game like Deathloop, right? When we decided to do a partnership with Sony on Deathloop, and that game became exclusive to that platform, that development got more streamlined because we said PS5 and PC, that's what we're focusing on. So I think in that way, it does free up the developers a little bit in terms of what they're trying to get the thing to be the best game on. When you have fewer of those, it's going to go a little better.
Focused development. I like that clip. One more time, Grinders. For those in the back. Stand the room only in the Grindhouse. For you in the back, please come on up and hear how it wasn't a deal. It wasn't any. They weren't even considering putting exclusive on Xbox. He even says, and if you approach them, they never approached them either.
Speaking to a massive base of customers to kind of focusing it down a bit, right? When did that become a consideration, and how did you approach that?
Well, it wasn't a consideration until we got bought by Xbox.
Case closed. It was never a consideration to put Starfield on Xbox exclusively until they were bought by Xbox. End scene. Wrap it up, everybody. It's going to be an early lunch. Grindhouse, law is, oh damn, closed. We're done. There he is. Thank you very much. Exhibit A, B, C, D, and F. Good night. And there it is. So yes, there it is. Exhibit A, B, C, D. It was never considered an exclusive. So therefore, Starfield was supposed to come to the PlayStation 5. Hell, Deathloop was the little tease, a little tidbit. I wonder if Starfield was going to be... Remember, Deathloop, Ghostwire Tokyo were only PS5 exclusives. That could have been wetting their noodle for Starfield, possibly. There were rumors that Starfield was going to be a PS5 exclusive. But Phil walked by their offices. He brought over his second favorite booty. He said, give them a whiff. Booty walked by, he puckered his ass up. There it is. Gave them a whiff. Dropped off the money. And there you go. If they don't want to choose us, they're not taking us to the prom, then we're going to buy them and buy my date. I'm going to order myself a date for the prom. And that's the way Xbox has rolled. They stopped making games. But you know, just when you think you're pissed, I see everybody just angry and just like, you know, this is ridiculous, Jez. Grindhouse, why? So angry. It's so bad. Just when you think they're dirty bums. Just buying it up. Don't take me to the prom. Yes, I got a mustache. Oh, shit, pause. But we got one last clip for the grinders out there. A wonderful interview that I've clipped here about the green light. Where my green light, folks? Phil had the green light. Phil, please tell us. My God, my goodness. If you want to hear how we devolved, then put your headphones on and listen to this.
After this. Segue. All right, special treat for Podcast Unlocked this week. Here in studio, Phil Spencer.
Of people that we've had from Redmond at Crytek over the last 6 months, working hand in hand with Crytek on Rise, has been tremendous. It's a lot of people. It's been a great relationship, and we treat those games as much a first-party game as an internally developed game. Yeah. It's just true that certain studios have their own business objectives. Maybe they're shipping things on other platforms.
Right.
Maybe they're playing in different lines of business. They've got an engine business. They've also got a game business. So we just look at the pitches that are out there that we get, and we have great relationships with the development community and try to make sure that we're bringing the best games to our platform. Because in the end, I think the gamers play the games.
Of course they do.
They don't play the studios.
That
they
is
don't
true.
play the resolution numbers, right? They play the games, and we want to make sure the best games are there.
But if you're in a position where you think, okay, we should pick up these guys and make this official for whatever the reason. Do you have because you know Microsoft itself is a very different entity than it was 8, 9, 10 years ago. Do you have that in your? Do you get the green light if you say I think we should buy these guys? Is that something that Microsoft itself believes in as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've talked about it, starting more studios, and in some ways, when you find a core group of leaders that want to go and start something new, and you can build around them, and you can start with a new IP. You know, Black Tusk would probably fall into
Absolutely.
this example. Finding
Which you criminally teased at E3 for
Black
about 10
Tusk.
seconds, and then we haven't heard
They
a
turned to the
thing from it
coalition.
since.
That's right. Well, we're focused on
When
launch.
they bought gears.
Pretty soon, very soon, we're going to focus on the next year
Yeah.
because I feel really good about the portfolio next year. I think we've got a great mix of original IPs, some sequels coming,
Yep.
some big games, some smaller games. I think when we really, once we get through launch and go headstrong into what we're going to ship in the next 12 months, I think people will be excited about that. But finding the right talent that you want to build around, and maybe I'm, you know, this is what we did with 343 Industries when we started on Halo. We hired Bonnie, hired Kiki, we hired a team,
sorry, slipped
and
one
then
out.
started to layer more and more talent, Josh Holmes, into that studio.
Oh, he's gone.
And they created
Bonnie's
their own
gone.
culture, and they were all there to do one thing. They all were there. They came to that studio because they wanted to take Halo
Absolutely.
and turn it into something that was theirs. And continue to grow the franchise, and I think they did an amazing job. We have that same history with Turn 10 and how we
That's
started
true.
Forza, and they've turned into a great racing studio that does an amazing job. And I know it takes a little bit longer, and maybe people like the quick, hey, why don't you just go buy this studio
Yeah.
and bring them in? And we're completely open to that. Microsoft has the money. I have the green light, so to speak, in your
Yeah.
terms, to go and acquire studios. Again, I just think it's the goal for us is to bring the best games to the platform. And if a studio wants to maintain its independence but work with a first party, I think that's fine. And the game, I think it's great, actually. And I think our ability to partner with those people and bring the best games to our platform is as strong as it would be if they were owned by us.
Right. Well, I hope you're ready to back up the Brinks truck to Vince, because I have a feeling Titanfall is going to be a very big deal. You'll want to maintain the association with Xbox platform.
Absolutely. It's an amazing studio.
So tell me about Rise. This is a game, and specifically, it had a. How soon do you pick up the phone as State of Decay is blowing up, and you call Jeff Strain?
I talked to him all
He's
summer.
gone.
All summer.
All summer, yeah. I mean, we were really focused on the DLC.
Like, don't go dating other girls. Don't go see.
And gain such a huge response. I know it hasn't shipped yet. Like,
Right.
We'll see how it actually does in the market. But I think it gets some people thinking. I haven't said Rare's has to be a Kinect studio. I've never said that to them. They've been innovating around Kinect since before it was Kinect, right? They started early on building their own prototypes when they were working on Avatar stuff and saying, how can we control these? So it's really been a self-driven interest on Rare's part and where they've ended up, which, again, I don't know if people will believe or not. But I haven't said Rare has to be a Kinect studio. I haven't said they have to continue to work on Kinect Sports Rivals or Kinect Sports is the only thing that they do. And last time I talked to Craig, they had some ideas about things they might do that were not in the Kinect Sports series. And I'd be completely supportive of that. Absolutely.
Is the decision to release Kinect Sports Rivals preseason? It's a demo, effectively. It's a free demo that's going to be up on November 22nd for when your console is released. Is that driven out of because I would say that Xbox One, as compared to it next to its competitor,
PlayStation 4,
right? That's what it's called.
Oh, PlayStation was your competitor. PlayStation was his competitor then. Yeah.
It's $100 more for Xbox One, and I feel like and the Kinect is the primary reason why, arguably speaking, from at least a raw technical standpoint. And I feel like you guys maybe necessarily haven't done a great job of justifying that $100 price difference at launch.
Even back
for Kinect.
then.
You talk about slow burn, and we'll get there, but when when those early adopters are looking to make that decision on day one, like, well, gee, this one's $100 more, but it's this Kinect thing, and yeah, it does voice. I can control my TV and talk to my games and such. But is that where the decision to have a Kinect Sports demo at launch comes from, to really show off the Kinect's gaming capabilities?
There's no doubt that when you think about the skill that Rare has that they've developed through the Kinect Sports series on using Kinect and the full fidelity of what Kinect is, and people have seen like the champion creator and my ability to create my own persona in the game. We want to get those experiences in the hands of Xbox One customers as soon as we can. Right? I think that's an important thing for us. And
Phil, we don't want to care about Kinect. That's done. But the main point of that interview, there's so much stuff in there, that was at the launch of the Xbox One, is how he distinguished growing studios and working closely with teams to develop games and bring games to the platform, right? That instead of buying, you could just go out there and buy somebody. He said it himself. But we've been building these studios, working close with Crytek, working close with Vince Zampella for Titanfall. He distinguished the difference that it's actually doesn't even matter. The owning a studio or buying a game or working closely with somebody, it's the same thing. He says it. So now, tell me what changed. Game Pass? No content? He bought studios. He could have started nurturing Hellblade, but that wasn't enough. We didn't even see the output of those studios. Then, he's going to buy whole-ass publishers. Notice the pivot. Notice the change. 2018, they were trying to do what he said. We work close with these people. Let's buy some indie studios. Let's buy some studios and have them build up. But that took too much time, too much effort, not enough time. The times are wasting. Time. Notice how far back we've been going. That's what I need to show you. 2017, 2016, 2013. We have been going back ever since Halo 5 released. It has been a downhill spiral. And it has not gotten better at all. Instead, the games went down and the bullshit went up. That's what happened. And that's what I need everyone to see. Time's up. Sony has not stopped. They thought that Sony was going to stop with the PS5 going, oh my God, you released Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima. They got to be exhausted. Sony got to be exhausted. Sony has to rest. They got to recoup. They never start the next generation with games. You remember this? Because they said the PS3 didn't have a good lineup. PS4 didn't have a good lineup. PS5, oh, they're just ending it on Last of Us. Microsoft's going to be ready with its games in 2019 and 2020. Here they come. Sony needs to rest. They're dropping their best games at the end of the generation of the PS4. They cannot be ready for the PS5. Do you remember that? I need emojis in the chat. I need like buttons. Do you remember that? Because I remember. Sony blew their load at the end of the generation. There's no way that they're ready. Microsoft is ready for next generation. What changed, Zuby, right? Game Pass, Satya. There's too, as Frog says it, too much Microsoft and Xbox. Xbox now is part of their Surface. It's part of all their bullshit, their services and all that other stuff. So it has the same metrics, the same accountability as their other Office 365 and all this other stuff. But do you remember this stuff? You remember that PlayStation can't do it. That's why I sit here and I look at this tweet here. Actually, I'm going to my tweet. I'm going to my tweet, which is at 81 likes. Holy crap. You guys are awesome. My tweet. And this is where I go. It stems from this dude right here. Tom Henderson. Tom, this tweet is so special, you're going to get some music. You're getting some music, dude. This is what I don't understand. This. Games like High on Life make me realize that Xbox doesn't need an exclusive every month or two. They had none, by the way, to compete with Sony. Sure, having some exclusives this year would have been great, but getting games like this on day one on Game Pass is a huge W. Please show me where the funnel cake is and the goddamn man eating fire. and the Ring of Fire with the lions and the elephant. Because this must be Barnum and Bailey goddamn circus. This is what grinds my gears. The fires are out. 54 Metacritic by 4 dudes. Or maybe a girl's in there. 4 people. 54 Metacritic on this game. Now, this is what grinds my gears. I just explained the sadness of Xbox. Years of depression. Years of just wait. Just wait in the chat. Years. We're not talking about a few months. We're not talking about Sony was sparse one holiday. We are talking about holiday, cue Madonna music. Holiday, holidays. Years. Goddamn cue Kenny Rogers. Through the years, when everything went wrong. Goddamn Kenny Rogers in the house. Through the years. I don't know if it's a C chord or whatever the hell it is. Through the years, when everything went wrong, together we were strong. We're talking years. Kenny Rogers roasters. I'm Kenny Rogers. Years. Devolved. This guy, Mr. Circus, telling me high on life is it? Listen, and I say it right there. Here's the tweet. I didn't see anyone talk like Mr. Barnum and Bailey when Stray was released in PlayStation Plus, which wound up being nominated for awards and launched in PlayStation Plus on day one. Did anybody say, you know what? We didn't need Horizon. We don't need anything. We got Stray day one in PlayStation Plus. Did anybody? I didn't. Sounding like Cher. Oh, shit. Oh, damn. Do you believe in life after love? If I could turn back time, Phil Ness will find a way. He'll be bringing the games back to me, and I'll stay. If I could turn back time. There's your share. Please. More music in the Grindhouse audio tune. It's coming. God damn. Did anybody say that was Stray? No. This is thing with the thing. He goes, hi, I'm Kenny Rogers, and this is Jack Shit. Hey, Kenny Rogers. Hi, Jack Shit. Remember Kenny Rogers from Mad TV? Hey, Kenny Rogers Roasters. Hey, Kenny Rogers Roasters. Kenny Rogers. Here I am, Kenny Rogers. Did anybody say Stray? We don't need shit. We got the cat. No. Nobody cared. Nobody cared. And I said, it's fine if you like the game. Just like the game. Because when Stray came out, everybody just liked the game. But comparing these statements to competition, when not only did Sony release Stray, but they also had 25 games coming to Plus. You want to talk services? This is the stem of the cherry on the whipped cream. Mad TV was the best. I love Mad TV. It was my favorite. So many skits. I should do them. With Arnold, with Goo Goo Gaga, clone baby. Will Sasso is Arnold, Goo Goo Gaga, the clone baby. Or Steven Seagal. Hi, it's Kenny Rogers. And then the Kenny Rogers. Hey, I'm Kenny Rogers. 25 games dropping. Games with gold. Can't even up the games with fools gold. Can't even hand up games with gold. 25 games. Oh, and by the way, yeah. Oh, and then here's God of War 2 while you're at it. We got God of War for Horizon, GT7, big AAA games that Phil acknowledged in 2017. Just 1 month in December,
25 games to Plus. That's not counting the games they put in the basic PlayStation Plus. And then, Stray was day and date. But Bonham and Bailey's over here is going, dude, just give me the talking gun that says the F word and I'm good. We don't need anything. What? What? What are you doing? Stray launched day one in PlayStation services. I didn't see this kind of cap. I did not see this kind of cap at all. Everybody was like, Stray makes PlayStation the best. We don't need exclusives. We got Stray for $1. What? That's what I mean. This is all cap. This is stupid. Why is it turned into this stuff? You like the game? Play the game. Good game. You should play it. Why does it have to be, we don't need games? This game coming in there. Dude, let's see. Let's see. This amazing game that he's talking about. I can't wait to see. Whoa, look at this. Look what happened. Guys, lower your volume. Please lower your volume on your thing. What are we doing here? What are we doing? What happened? It was the 75s when there was only 2 people reviewing it. Probably the mom and dad of the friggin' studios. But all of a sudden, look what happened. The PC version just dropped to 66. That Phil Spencer, quality seal of booty. Give him a whiff, Phil. Oh, there it is. And wait, I can't wait to see. Look what happened. Now 12 people reviewed it. Holy shit. Please, no exclusives. This is fucking cream de la creme. Here we are. Yes, Sergeant, the PC score just dropped 10 goddamn points. Pause. Because we went from 7 to 12. Jesus Christ. What did you do? What is this like 12 people reviewed the game. The game is everywhere. You can play the game on your Samsung TV right now. Why are there 12 reviews? Now let's look at Xbox's reviews. Oh, look, more than 4 people reviewed it. It went up 3 points. 57. You can't even get more yellow than this. Squanch Games, Xbox Game Studios. Booty, give them that whiff. Booty, seal quality. There it is. The scores are going lower. Why are there 10 people? Is this like a friggin' like a goddamn room of people? Like, hey, let's just get 10 people in the room and goddamn do this. Oh, hey, what's up, David Faulkner? He goes, noted that the shout out to the Woolly Gamer Podcast Company and Gamers. Shout out to David. He goes, should be noted that the same outlets who posted for Metacritic are also the jury for the Game Awards. Yeah, you think? Dude, they can't even get people to review this game. They got 20 people total between 2 platforms. Goddamn 12 people, and look at this. The score went down. There you go. You're not going to see the Metacritic anymore. All done. All done. Day and date did it for me. Tell me that guy, that tweet. Please. This is what I mean. This is what it is. But wait. This dropped day 1. 99 reviews. 99 on the PS5 reviews. PC, 41 people reviewed this Stray. 41, 99 people reviewed this on the PS5. How is High on Life reviewed by 7 people? It's done. All right. The cap for, what's up, Jemiah? The cap for High on Life is high on death. It's over. High on ass. High on. There it is. It's over. The Metacritic now is out of the green because 2 people reviewed it. The mom and dad of the studios. They gave it a good grade, a 73. It was in green.
Everybody has shared out going, Game Pass is not shit. And then now the rest of the world or the rest of the 5 people of the family reviewed it, and the score now is in the 50s. So you will not see Cap anymore for High on Life. It's over. We can move on now. Let's talk about Spider-Man 2. It's over. You will not see that screenshots anymore from them. 7 people on a game that's on every device known to the sun. Phil's bringing games everywhere. He's winning awards, bitch. He's winning awards, bitch. He is bringing games everywhere, but he only can get 7 to 12 people to review his exclusive game. Explain that to me. Stray, not even published by Microsoft. Look what's funny. Annapurna Interactive. Interesting. Sony don't even have its name on Stray. But Microsoft, you slapped that quality of seal, Squanch Games and Xbox Game Studios. There it is. Think they're winning Publisher of the Year this year. They got 15 people to review this game. 15 people. And Phil makes sure that it plays the best on the console, right? Nope, it's 57 because it sucked. Oh, but that was before. And is this after the patch? Let's see. IGN France, the good friends over there, 7. ZTG, jeez. Oh, Xbox Era gave it a 90. Phil sent over booty, gave him the whiff. They're like this game. See, so what happened at Xbox Era, they were playing the game, and they were like, yo, this game sucks, dude. This game sucks. Yeah, I'm giving this game a 50. All right, I'm gonna let Xbox know that here's my review. I'm gonna send it over to Phil. Phil looks at it. Phil goes to his mailbox. Phil opens up his door. Mail for Phil Spencer. Right. Xbox Era is gonna give this game a 50. Get Booty on the phone. Booty, get in here. Booty. Booty. Okay. You rang? Yeah, Booty, come in here. I need you to go over Xbox Era. I need you to eat some real dirty ass beans. All right? I need some dirty ass beans. Diarrhea inducing. And I need you to go by their offices and give them a whiff. Just give them a whiff. Right? Like, look for an open window. Just give them a whiff. You sure, Phil? Yeah. I need you to go give them a whiff. They're going to give this game a 50. I need a whiff. A whiff on demand. Holy shit. All right, I got you. Gets in his clown car. He's like, but I got to drop off these coffees first, Phil. Okay. Do your coffee orders, Barista Booty. Do your coffee orders because you don't want to get in the way of 343 and their quality of seasonality. You don't want to get out of that way. Drop off the coffees, 2 creams. You don't have to do Bonnie's anymore. But go give them 2 creams, 1 sugar. And then I need you to go by Xbox Era Studios, their offices. I need a good whiff. Okay. He pulls up. He drops off his coffees. He pulls up. Puckers his ass out the window. He looks for an open window and he goes. And he does another one. That's an 80. That's the 90. He had to push that second one out. He got the 90 out. Make sure it's locked in. Oh my God. What's that? What's that? I smell. What's that in the window? Yo, this is High on Life, dude. You know what? I smell that High on Life. Yo, let's give this a 90. This is an incredible game. That is an incredible game. I don't know what I'm smelling, but that is an incredible game. Let's give it a 90. Please post it. And there you go. Phil sent them over for a whiff. Booty can only do many whiffs. Destructoid missed a whiff. Not My Game or whoever MME is. But Why Though is a great review website. I don't know what the hell you named But Why Though. I guess they don't care about gaming, but they gave it a whopping 30. Yeah. So yeah, enjoy that game, dude. Enjoy your game because there it is. Who needs exclusives when you got that game in there? Right? Oh god damn. But anyway. Was it who came in here? Was it saying that? Wait, where's Ryan says I just got the first thing I heard was dirty ass beans. Oh damn. Well, you missed a Fire show. But anyway, if you want to hear another Fire show, subscribe here. We got some more Grindhouse coming. We're approaching episode 100. And I want to thank everybody for coming through. Impromptu Grinds Gaming Bite. Hey, bites, whatever they are. We're here talking at the Grindhouse, and I want to thank everybody for coming through. And we will be continuing this conversation over on Saltiest Podcast this evening with their guys as around, I think, 8 o'clock. We're going to be doing that Eastern Standard Time. So go check that out over there. Hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Share it out. And welcome to all the new subs. Thank you for the super chats. And we are back at the Grindhouse. And thank you very much for tuning in to this impromptu show. You want to see his gamer tag? That's the next thing, Cloaked. That is the next thing. But yeah, and I plan maybe I'll do my Christmas thing. We'll do some fun stuff. I'm starting vacation, so keep it locked to this channel. We're gonna have some fun. All right, so thank you again, everybody. And before you go, before you tip your waiters and head out on the door, I got a song for you. Until next time, see you later, Grinders.
Oh, and second us too. New games are coming fast. 12 minutes and 80s. And they're all on Game Pass. Somerville, a Playfield Requiem. What to play first and what to play last. 2 ground, Truman Doom.